Yes, I never thought a quiet evening could turn my entire life upside down. What started as a simple family dinner, followed by a casual movie night with my stepson, slowly drifted into something I never could have foreseen. There was an unease in him that I couldn't ignore, and before long, I realized I carried that same restlessness inside me. In one silent moment, I understood that once certain lines are crossed, there's no way back. Welcome to Family Secrets Exposed. If you're new here, please subscribe and hit like. Your support helps us share more real stories like this. Now, let me tell you mine. My name is Eleanor. That summer, the house felt less like home and more like a space I was waiting to escape. George was always away. Business trips that stretched longer than planned, phone calls from hotel rooms, the same tired excuses. Our marriage had become a pattern of empty gestures and cold silences. The nights felt endless, and loneliness settled beside me like a shadow I couldn't shake. Then Liam came. He wasn't a stranger. He was George's son from his first marriage. At 21, he was polite but restless, still searching for his place in the world. He stayed with us for a few weeks while figuring out his next steps. In the beginning, it was innocent. Shared meals, quiet laughter over old films, early morning jogs, nothing felt out of bounds. Until it did. One evening, George called to say his trip would last longer. I was sitting on the couch with a glass of wine when Liam came downstairs, hair damp, wearing sweats, looking calm but intense. He sat across from me, watching quietly. "You look lonely," he said. I laughed it off, saying I was just tired, but his gaze didn't shift. He noticed things: my music, the scent I wore, the books I read. What once seemed harmless began to feel heavier, dangerous. Then he said words that froze me. "I don't think George deserves you." My heart stopped. I told him to stop, but part of me didn't mean it. The part that had gone years without being truly seen stayed silent. That night, we talked for hours. Words turned into confessions, confessions into something else. He spoke of never belonging, of always feeling compared. I spoke of being forgotten, of the emptiness that came with pretending everything was fine. As the night deepened, the walls between us faded. When he reached for my hand, I didn't move. When he whispered my name, I didn't resist. When his lips touched mine, I didn't stop him. It was wrong. I knew it. But in that moment, it felt like the only thing that was real. The morning after, guilt came rushing in like a cold wind. Every corner of the house reminded me of what had happened. I tried to convince myself it was a mistake, something I could bury. I avoided him, but Liam didn't let the distance grow. He'd brush my hand in passing, slip notes into my palm, look at me with a longing that both frightened and mirrored me. "Don't you feel alive with me?" he whispered one night. And I did. Not the steady love I once believed in, but something raw, something that made me feel human again after years of numbness. Looking back, I can see how every quiet exchange, every secret glance was another stitch coming undone. Secrets have a way of surfacing. Every small choice, every justification pulled me closer to the edge I feared. Maybe someday the truth will come out, and I'll have to face what I've done, the betrayal, the hurt, the fallout. But for now, the memory of that night lingers like a shadow that never fades. He wanted more, so did I. And for those few hours, nothing else in the world mattered.